Okay, dokie. I think we're both live on both channels. Hello, welcome everyone. What's going on? This is 007JK, and we are back with another live stream for y'all. And today we're doing Pokemon Fire Red. We have to beat every single gym leader, Elite Four member, and champion as a Nuzlocke. Hope you guys are excited for today. I certainly am. I think I'm going to die. I really think I'm going to die, but here we go. Hey, we even got a notification saying we're live today. Let's go! I'm going to take that notification and put it into the Discord, which is amazing. So, let's go right in here. And, let me put that up. I'm going to share. Go to Discord. If you guys want to be notified every single day we go live, join our Discord. Link in the description of the live stream on YouTube or in my bio on Twitch. Let's go to announcements. Here we go. We are live beating every single gym leader, Elite Four member, and champion as a Nuzlocke. Oops. I'm still getting over my cold, as you guys can hear my voice, but I am getting better, I promise. Okay. Let me just double check this. You're live beating every single gym leader, Elite Four member, and champion as a Nuzlocke. Here we go. Okay. And of course we do at stream ping to let everyone know that we are live, to notify everyone. Okay. So, the way this works, we go into the Pokemon Center, we try and organize a team for the next few Elite Four members, and then we try to beat them without losing any Pokemon. We do not have the best teams for this, the best Pokemon in the world for this, but I have great respect for the Pokemon that we have collected. First of all, let's go to our box. And let's introduce you guys to the crew. So, first off, we have Crash, our Thevile, Street Fighter, our Scrafty, one of our better mons, Harvest, our Butterfree, Star Fox, our Veluza, Arc, our Bastiodon, Cuphead, our Kangaskhan, Darkened Sky, our Houndoom, Palworld, our Bouffalant, Crossbow, our Barraskewda, Peak, our Beartick, Gardeck, our Yanma, Stardew, our Leavanny, and Fire Emblem Warriors, our Centiskorch. We already got a like on the live stream. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for the like. Here we go. 2 emojis, because the first one is always free. We gotta get one more stream point. That way you guys can see the fireball one. That's my favorite one. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to find a perfect team to fight the following. We need to beat Iris, Drake, Raihan, Hala, Olivia, and Acerola, and Kahili. As you guys can see in the description of the video on YouTube. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different Elite Four members all in a row. This is going to be a difficult fight for us. So, I'm going to look up Iris Pokemon. Let's see. Drake as well. Drake in Pokemon. Okay. Next one is Raihan in Pokemon. Then Hala. And these ones we need to look up their Elite Four member teams. For both Hala, Raihan, and Olivia. Live. Yeah. Okay, Olivia. Acerola, right? Acerola? Is that their name? Okay. I think that's her name. I think she was just a gym leader though, but I have her as an Elite Four member. Kahili. I think these are all from Pokemon Sun and Moon. No, Acerola is not from Sun and Moon. I think she's from X and Y. Okay. Acerola, Kahili. And that is it. Okay. We're going to start with Iris. Now, Iris here looks to be a leader from Black and White. A champion Iris in Pokemon League. See, oh yeah, her gym we've already fought. Black and White 2 is champion Iris. Okay. We got the rematch. Then we got the challenge. Okay, so her team. Oh my gosh, what a stacked team! Her team consists of Hydreigon, Druddigon, Archeops, Aggron, Lapras, and Haxorus. My goodness! And that's the first one we have to fight, by the way. Then we have Drake, who's in Ruby and Sapphire. Has Shelgon, Altaria, 2 Flygons, and a Salamence. In this one, Flygon is Dragon Bug, not Dragon Ground. So we gotta do some preparations for that. Okay. Raihan. These are all dragons, aren't they? Gym leader. Champions Tournament. Okay. He has Torkoal, Gudra, Turtonator, Flygon, and Darulodon. Okay, at least no Sandaconda. That thing was too bulky. Hala. Let's see. Pokemon League Battle. Here we go. He has Hariyama, Primate, Beware, Poliwrath, and Crabominable. Olivia. She has her Kahuna battle and then the Elite Four battle. Relicanth, Carbink, Golem, Probopass, Lycanroc. Acerola. Let's see. She has Sableye, Drifblim, Delmise, Frostless, and Palossand. Yikes. And Kahili. Oh, she is from Sun and Moon. Okay. Skarmory, Crobat, Oricorio, Bollyform, Mandibuzz, and Toucannon. The scariest part about all of this, they all have Z crystals if they're from Alola. So, to recap, we have 1, 2, 3 dragon trainers, then 4 Alolan fights, each with a Z crystal, Hala being Fightium Z, then Rockium Z, then Ghostium Z, then Flyum Z. I am absolutely and utterly terrified of these fights. I don't know how we're going to get past even Iris. Okay. We got our work cut out for us today, guys. We are going to be planning today. Oh, all right. So, let me make sure everything is good on my end. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm actually going to double check Twitch real quick. I want to make sure everything's okay on Twitch. Everything seems good. All right. Everything seems good. All right. So let's go here, here, and here. Make sure to say hello in the chat if you guys want to give us some stream points. And spend the stream points. We have a list up there of what stream points you guys can spend on. Just type in the chat what you'd like to spend them on. You can even 1v1 me in Pokemon Champions. I just gotta get set up for it. Which takes me like maybe 5 minutes. I say that because my Switch is upstairs. Anyway. Okay, I'm just stalling by this point. Let's grab our Pokemon. And let's go one at a time. The only ice type we have is Peak. Okay. We have Cuphead in our infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have a total of 13 Pokemon. That's it to choose from. Jeez. We have potions. And I think we're probably going to have to use them all in just the first fight. This is terrifying. Okay, first one is Hydreigon. Has Flamethrower, Charge Beam, Dragon Pulse, and Surf. The only stab move it has is Dragon Pulse. It doesn't have any Dark type moves. Interesting. Okay. Bug type move would be good. Livani would be good with X Scissor against Hydreigon. However, it has a quad. It has a Flamethrower, which is quad effective against Livani. Livani misses. Livani's dead. Or doesn't kill. Livani's dead. Let's see. Livani. What is our level cap for this? Our level cap actually should be pretty decent for this fight. 64 is our level cap for these fights. Let me pull out a Pokemon damage calculator. Let me pull out the calculator. We currently have a Livani against a Hydreigon. Livani against a Hydreigon. Livani at level 64 and Hydreigon at level 53, because I believe she should be max level 55, right? Yeah, so it should be at level 53. Hydreigon at level 53. And for Livani, moveset we have X Scissor. X Scissor has a chance to kill. It's an 86.3% to 102.2% chance. So that's not a guaranteed chance to kill. Okay. We don't have a guaranteed chance to kill with Livani. Even at the max level of 64, which we want him to be at level 62. 62 is more realistic for Livani. And at 62, it does not kill. 79 to 95% chance to kill. A level 53 Hydreigon. Okay. We need something else. What else is Hydreigon weak to? Fighting! Wait a minute, our Scrafty. Is Scrafty too high of a level? No, he's at level 64. So let me do a level... Let me do a... Scrafty... at level 64 with Brick Break. Does not kill. He has another fighting move, doesn't he? He has Focus Punch. Focus Punch would kill. However, Hydreigon has Flamethrower, Charge Beam, Dragon Pulse, and Surf. All of his moves do damage. So we can't possibly get off a Focus Punch. Unless he switches to Archeops, in which case we can get off the Focus Punch. Now, Archeops is fast. Ooh. Druidigon has Sheer Force and a Life Orb, meaning it gets 30% more damage, and it doesn't take chip damage from the Life Orb. Oh, no, it does like 50% more damage. Alright, I'm back. Okay. We could use Street Fighter against Hydreigon. He should be able to take Flamethrower or Dragon Pulse or Surf or Charge Beam. Charge Beam probably the lowest end. I think we can start off with Street Fighter. Power World here has Revenge, which would also do quite a bit to Hydreigon as well. Okay, Druidigon, Pure Dragon, has Rock Slide and Focus Blast and Flamethrower. So I don't think we can use Peak against him. He has Sheer Force, so no rough scales. He is going to hit like an absolute tank. So we can use Power World against him. If he tries to use... Wait, no, Focus Blast has a chance to miss. Okay. Let's see. He has... Nothing for Thieveisle. Rock Slide for Darkened Sky. Focus Blast. Oh, wait. Focus Blast for Thieveisle. Focus Blast for Cuphead and Power World. He doesn't have anything for Crossbow. The Crossbow does not have a lot of defenses, and this thing is going to basically one-shot anything just hitting it neutrally. Rock Slide, Flamethrower, and Focus Blast for him. Flamethrower for Harvest, and Rock Slide. I think our water types are the only ones. Focus Blast. Rock Slide and Flamethrower, and Rock Slide and Flamethrower. Okay. These are the only two Pokemon we have that he does not hit for super effective damage. We need, I think, Crossbow to try and take down Druidigon. He might not have Sheer Force. He might have Rough Scales. And if that's the case, Crossbow will still take a lot of damage, but at least he'll take chip damage from that. I don't think I have any Protect stalling moves. I don't think I have any Toxic or anything like that. Let me check my bag really quickly. We do have, I think, very limited TMs. We have a Berry Pouch. Heal from Paralysis, restore 10 HP. Heal from any problem, and heal 30. That's it. Okay. What is Druidigon's speed stat? Druidigon? How fast is he? 48 speed. How fast is Beartic? 50 speed. It's extremely close, but Beartic might be able to outspeed. Let me go to the damage calculator. Druidigon is level 53. Okay, so Druddigon, level 53. And we have a Beartic, level 60. Now, Beartic here does know a couple of really good ice moves. His best being Icicle Crash. Icicle Crash is guaranteed to KO Druddigon if we hit. Blizzard has a chance to kill. We could attempt to outspeed and one-shot it with Icicle Crash. If we don't, Peak's dead. This is the riskiest I think we're ever going to be in this fight. Okay, Archeops, Acrobatics, Rock Slide, Dragon Claw, and Endeavor. If we can get it to below half health, it has Defeatist. Still do half damage. However, it has an insane speed stat. But I think Arc can handle Archeops pretty well because it walls it. Aggron, Street Fighter can handle him. Lapras, Street Fighter might be able to handle him if he takes a Thunderbolt, if he takes a Surfer Ice Beam. He also has Sing. So we have to keep that in mind. He could be put to sleep. Haxorus, Earthquake, X-Scissor, Dual Chop, and Dragon Dance. It has Mold Breaker. Beartic, if it lives Druddigon, can potentially take out Haxorus. It has a Focus Sash. So he will hit. But he doesn't have anything super effective to Beartic himself. Haxorus does hit hard. But Beartic's the only counter we have. Okay. Drake. We have Shelgon, Altaria, Flygon, and double Flygon and Salamence. Let me look at our Pokemon type chart really quick. Let's see. It would be under this. Whoops. We might have to edit a little bit. Let's see. Pokemon for streaming. Type chart. Okay. Here we go. Dragon. He's weak to Dragon. Oh, wait. Attacker. Defender. Dragon. Weak to Ice. Dragon and Fairy. Let's see. Bug. Fire is neutral. It quad resists grass. It resists fighting. It resists ground. He's weak to flying. Flygon's weak to flying. Flygon is also weak to rock. Flying and rock. Okay, I can deal with that. How fast is Flygon? Let's see. Flygon. Speed of 100 versus Butterfree. There's a speed of 70. I don't think the levels will help harvest out speed. It has fly. One is fly, one is flamethrower. Both of them would outspeed and knock out Butterfree. Even though we have a flying move on Butterfree. Beartick definitely wouldn't outspeed, and one of them has flamethrower, the other one doesn't. I don't know which one they're going to send out. Okay. One has fly for Fire Emblem Warriors. I know Crossbow has Peck, but Peck here is 35 base power. That's not gonna do a lot. I mean, I could go to the damage calculators here. Could go to. Whoops. That's our graveyard. Go to. Barraskewda? Barraskewda. Level, we'll say 62 against a Flygon, but change his ground typing to Bug. And he's going to be level, what level is Flygon here? 53 on both. 53. Okay. Then we got Peck. Peck does maximum a third. Sometimes doesn't even do a third. Excuse me. Pardon my French. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to do for the Flygons on Drake's team. For both Shelgon and Altaria. Oh no, I think wait, let me look at Shelgon's speed. $50. And Beartick is a speed of 50. Beartick should be able to outspeed and KO Shelgon. And Altaria doesn't have anything for him, so I can use Beartick against Altaria as well. Against one Flygon, he could survive a Fly or a Dig to set up Hail and then Blizzard a couple times, but the other one has Flamethrower. And I don't think he survives a Flamethrower. He might. I think during Altaria we need to set up Hail. Or Shelgon, maybe. We're gonna set up Hail so we can use that against Salamence for Blizzard. Because it can't miss. And it's quad effective. We just have to tank a Flamethrower. For the Flygons. I'm gonna bring Crossbow to deal with the Flygons. Just to, like, hit them head on. I don't think there's much more we can do. I could do a Fire type against the Flygons. I might be able to use Darkened Sky. Because his ability, I believe, is Flash Fire. But they both, one has Dig. To which I could switch to Butterfree. I could use Darkened Sky and Butterfree against the Flygons. I'd want to bring crossbow anyway as a backup. So let's see. What's the next one? Raihan. Torkoal has drought when it comes out. Has lava plume, solar beam, gyro ball, and body press. Torkoal is tanky. Body press would be good against Street Fighter, Peak, Arc, and Darkened Sky. It has lava plume for harvest and solar beam for crossbow. Fire Emblem Warriors, lava plume is neutral. Solar beam he resists. Body press he resists, and gyro ball he resists. We could bring in Fire Emblem Warriors against Torkoal and coil setup. What else do they have? They have Stone Edge on Durulodon, and that's it. But if we get high enough attacks, we can one-shot Durulodon. Hydro Pump on Goodra. The Sap Sipper. Turdinator has Shell Trap. We can bug, maybe, let's see. Excuse me. We can Crunch Torkoal, Lunge Goodra, Crunch Turdinator, Fire Lash Flygon, and Fire Lash Durulodon. I think Fire Emblem Warriors counters Raihan's team. At least for the most part. Lava Plume will do neutral damage, and in the sun, it will do a lot. But I believe in Fire Emblem Warriors that he can get through it. Alright, hold up. These guys are level 60. That's not correct. Raihan's team max is level 55. So this is the wrong team. Here we go. Lava Plume, Body Press, Solar Beam, and Yawn for Torkoal. Okay. He has Yawn on that thing. Body Press still KOs a lot of our Pokemon. Goodra has Rain Dance, Surf, Muddy Water, Thunder. Turdinator has Sunny Day, Shell Trap, Dragon Pulse, Fire Blast. Flygon has Sandstorm, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and Crunch. And Durulodon has Dragon Claw, Body Press, Stone Edge, and Iron Head. Okay. I still think we set up with Fire Emblem Warriors. And just one-shot everything. He'll probably outspeed Goodra. Let me look up Centiskorch versus Goodra's speed. Centiskorch has 65 speed. Goodra has 85 speed. Goodra might outspeed and set up Rain, and that's... Or hit us with a Surf, which is super effective. Surf or Muddy Water. That is special. His special defense is actually really high. So he might live a Surf. If he uses Rain Dance, we can lunge it. Which is Bug, not Grass. I think we just use Centiskorch, set up on Torkoal, and sweep. Hala has Hariyama, Fake Out, Close Combat, and Knockoff. Yeah, Butterfree has Bug Buzz, has Quiver Dance. I think we can just use Butterfree to set up on Hal. Outspeed and one-shot everything. Primeape has Cross Chop, Outrage, Pursuit, and Punishment. Beware has Hammer Arm and Brutal Swing. Poliwrath has Waterfall and Submission. Crabominal has Ice Hammer, and Fightium Z All-Out Pummeling. Ice Hammer is the only thing that Butterfree is weak to. We can just use Butterfree to set up and sweep Hala. Now Olivia. both our set-uppers are quad weak to her. Send a Scorch and Harvest are both quad weak to rock. It starts off with Relicanth, with Hydro Pump, Ancient Power, and Yawn. That's rock water. Crossbow will be neutral to it. Wait, Street Fighter should outspeed and kill them. Especially if we use Focus Blast and if it uses Yawn, we're good. However, if it uses Hydro Pump or Ancient Power, we're stuck. We got another like. Thank you so much for the like on the live stream. Keep in mind, if any of our Pokemon faint, we are screwed for the entire thing. And we're leading off with a huge risk with Icicle Crash against Druddigon. If we miss an Icicle Crash and it hits a Focus Blast, we're done. Okay, Carbink, we can switch to... Carbink has a lot of defenses. We can switch to Crossbow. It doesn't have a lot of attack, and Crossbow should be able to take out Carbink. Golem, Street Fighter should be able to handle. Probopass, Street Fighter should be able to handle. And Lycanroc. Gaming Quentin, hello! Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. There we go. Haven't been here for a while. You haven't. How you been, dude? We are streaming on both YouTube and Twitch now. That's a recent development. So people can watch us on either YouTube Shorts, or Twitch. And hoping it'll go well. I'm alive. Nice. By the way, we have 10 stream points if you want to spend them on anything. We are currently in the middle of an Elite Four, and we're planning out Pokemon battles. It's disgusting. We have 3 Dragon-type Elite Four members to go through. Then 4 Alolan gym leaders, which have Z crystals on them. Which is terrifying. For Lycanroc, he has Crunch, Stone Edge, Rock Climb, and Counter. Counter is super effective to Street Fighting. To Street Fighter. Barraskewda will definitely be able to outspeed. He can dive to dodge the Continental Crush. Potentially. And we might be able to one-shot the Lycanroc with Crossbow. Okay. So, Crossbow and Street Fighter kind of take care of Olivia. At Acerola, the ghost type one. I don't think we have much against ghosts. No, we do. Street Fighter. Sableye, only weakness is Fairy, which we don't have. But we resist Shadow Claw. We are immune to Zen Headbutt. Fake Out just fakes us out. And then Confuse Ray is our biggest problem with that, which we can use a full heal on. Street Fighter. Sableye doesn't have the best stats, so I think we can one-shot it with Crunch. Drifblim. Baton Pass, Focus Energy, Amnesia, and Ominous Wind. We can kill that with Crunch on Street Fighter. Delmise has Whirlpool and Energy Ball, along with Slime and Shadow Ball. With the Moxie Boost, I think we can kill it with Street Fighter. Frostlass has Snow Cloak with Ice Shard, Blizzard, Confuser, and Shadow Ball. We can probably KO Frostlass. Worst can get off is a Blizzard. You should be fine with. Also, if we wanted to, it would get rid of the Moxie Boost, but we could switch in Crossbow to crunch it, but then we'd take full Shadow Ball. So I'd prefer Street Fighter stay out. Hollow Sand. we should be able to kill Crunch. Can I have 30 push-ups? Okay, you can. Okay, real quick, in the planning, I think Acerola is completely countered by Street Fighter. Street Fighter is doing a lot of heavy lifting. It's going to beat Hydra. It's got a 1v1 Hydreigon, Aggron. All of Olivia's team, and all of Acerola's team. Last is Kahili, which has flying types. I'm hoping Arc will help us with that. Okay, let me get set up real quick. With the push-ups then. Okay, let me turn on the green screen. There we go. I'm still recovering from being sick, but I can do the push-ups, so we will. Deactivate the camera, and I will set it down. Okay, just move this bad boy. It's a pretty cold day today, so, for me. So maybe the push-ups will help warm me up, you know? Pardon my French. Okay, here we go. Activate. That looks pretty good to me. All right. I'll try to do 20 and then we'll do another 10 a little bit later. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. That's 20 for now. We'll do another 10 in a little bit. Whew. Getting some exercise in, Quentin. Nice. I think the past like 2 or 3 times you've come in after a long time, spend all the stream points on push-ups, and then disappear. Vanish without a trace. Alright. Put that back. Alright, get ready to say hello to the wall, y'all. Here we go. Hello, wall. Hello. There we go. And then just put on here, turn off the green screen. And there we go. Okay. Wall. Pardon my French. Okay. And that is 6 stream points spent. You guys have to pick up the pace, by the way. That is 160 stream points spent. We're almost halfway through the year, and you guys aren't even halfway towards the goal. You guys need to be at 250. You guys got another 90 stream points to go before you're halfway there. We'll see. If we don't get to the Ocarina by the end of the year, we'll switch it up to something else. Maybe buying a box of Pokemon cards for livestream or something like that. Oh, okay. Well, that wakes you up. Okay. We'll do another 10 after we beat a couple of gym leaders, I feel like. We still got some planning to do, though. But we will do those other 10. Okay. Last one. Kahili. We have Skarmory, Crobat, Oricorio, Bollyform, Mandibuzz, and Toucanon. Toucanon has Skill Link. Against Skarmory, we have Slash, Steel Wing, Feint, and Spikes. Street Fighter should be able to take out Skarmory. Then we got Crobat, Swift, Supersonic, Air Slash, and Poison Sting. Arc walls Skarmory. Oricorio has Revelation Dance, which is fire. Teeter Dance, which confuses us. Feather Dance, which lowers our attack, I believe. Okay, let me look up Feather Dance really quickly. Feather Dance. Lowers the target's attack by 2 stages. Okay. And then Air Slash. Well, other than Revelation Dance, Arc, Walls are a choreo, and it has Ancient Power. We can probably survive a Revelation Dance and one-shot it with Ancient Power. Mandibuzz has Bone Rush. That's going to be bad against Arc. Brave Bird, that's going to be bad against Street Fighter. But it doesn't have anything for Peak. We could Icicle Crash with Peak against Mandibuzz. And against Toucannon has Rock Blast, Bullet Seed, Beak Blast, and Screech. Arc walls Toucannon as well. So if we use Arc against Crobat, Oricorio, and Toucannon, we can even take the Flying MZ from Toucannon. Street Fighter can take care of Skarmory because it has no flying type moves. And then Peak can take care of Mandibuzz. If Peak lives. We're going to hope Peak lives. Okay. I think this is the best strategy we have. We have our team. Let's go to our bag here. Go to our infinite rare candies. Level everyone up to 62. Okay, let's level up Crossbow. Liquidation. I would like to keep Dive. Because we did factor in Dive for one of them, wasn't it? One of the rock type ones? For Lycanroc. But Liquidation is stronger. I think we get rid of... Do we get rid of our... No, I don't think we get rid of... Let's get rid of Peck for Liquidation. That's the safest bet, because Peck doesn't do a lot for us. Alright. Let's level him up to 62. Wants to learn Double Edge. It's a good move. Do we get rid of our priority move? I don't think so. I think we're okay for now. I don't think we have a use for Double Edge. I don't think we have a use for Double Edge. It's a very good move, but I don't think we have a good use for it. It is very fast, very hard-hitting normal move. Fire Emblem Warriors to 62. And Harvest to 62. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Let's pray this works out. Okay. We're gonna save. This probably will be where we end. This might be the end. This is the end. This is the end. Alright. Here we go. Okay. This is Iris. Send out Hydreigon. This Hydreigon is terrifying. We can two-shot it with Brick Break. Okay, it is faster than us. Charge Beam raises its special attack. That is scary. Oh, it can. Never mind. Okay. One more? Okay. Who are they sending out? Haxorus. We get a free Brick Break off on Haxorus. Who did we have against Haxorus? We had Peak, I think. Peak against Haxorus. But that's a switch-in for Peak. I think Well, another Brick Break will KO Haxorus. I think it's going to Dragon Dance. We can take an Earthquake, an X-Scissor, or a Dual Chop. Dual Chop will do a lot of damage, but I think we can take it. He Dragon Danced. Okay. You're trying to set up. Brick Break should KO here. Got into the yellow. High roll. Yeah, we got a crit! There goes Haxorus, and we got the Moxie boost. Okay. Archeops. Yes. Who do we have for Archeops? We had Arc. Archeops is very fast and hits very hard, but an Iron Head should take him out. This could flinch us, but we quad resist. If it doesn't KO, it'll bring it into defeatist range. It'll now do half damage. Very good, very good. There we go. That's Archeops down. Aggron, yes. We switched to Street Fighter. Brick Break should KO it, because it's quad effective. We can't focus, oh, we could focus blast since it has automize, but that's about it. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna use Chip Away. I know quad resist, but it's at 1 HP. So it'll KO. Okay. That's 3 down. And we have a Moxie boost. We can fight against Lapras. Hydreigon. Doesn't matter. If it doesn't send out Druddigon, and it sends out Lapras, we can probably one-shot Lapras. That's a Dragon Pulse. That's a lot. Right there. K. We're good. We got 2 Moxie boosts. Let's hope that they send out Lapras next. Okay. 65. Okay. Street Fighter's too high above the level cap, but we can use them for all the rest of these battles. Head Smash. Wait a minute. It's like a ridiculously good move. Hurts the user terribly. It's a really strong rock-type move. I think we're good without it. I want to keep Chip Away. We could replace Focus Blast with it, but we get stabbed for Focus Blast. Yep, they're sending in Druddigon. Okay. We need Peak to land an Icicle Crash here. Peak should outspeed. Peak should outspeed. Oh! Pardon my French. We'll land the Icicle Crash, but he quad resists. Okay. This thing has Surf, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Sing. I don't know if... can Street Fighter survive a Stab Earth or Stab Ice Beam? I think maybe. Peak probably could have survived one. But we needed to survive against Druddigon just in case. Okay. It might Sing us. So... we could Focus Punch because it's an attack, but if it puts us to sleep, then we're just asleep. So we got a Brick Break. There we go. It did use Sing, but it missed, luckily. Use Chip Away. And we took no damage on Peak. That's huge. No damage on Peak is absolutely huge. Okay. We'll switch in Peak. One last Pokemon. This one has the widest range of attacks and has the most damage on it. The biggest damage output. Icicle Crash. Here we go. We hit! And that's a guaranteed KO. Let's go! And we didn't lose a single Pokemon. Okay, let's go to our bag. Max potion on Street Fighter. Okay. That is one of the most dangerous. Done. And out of the way. Oh, whoops. I almost used the Max potion again. Okay. Okay. Let's go to our Pokemon. We're going to pull up Peak. It has Rock Tomb. But we're going to try and set up a Hail. Probably take 2 Rock Tombs or a Dragon Claw or Crunch. It does have Protect. But we're going to try and Blizzard. Okay, guys. Here we go. Let's battle against Drake. There's Shelgon. Okay. We're going to start by setting up Hail. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Now we Blizzard. This should KO Shelgon. I think I'll either send out Flygon or Salamence. Because both of them have Flamethrower against Peak. Salamence. Okay. Salamence outspeeds. But I think we have Peak because he's the one that can deal with Salamence. Yeah. Okay. We need to tank a Flamethrower and then hit a Blizzard. Icicle Crash will do less. That's okay. Blizzard should KO here because it's quad. Okay, we take a Dragon Claw instead. That I think is better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, good. Blizzard should KO Salamence here. Even though it's special. Yes. Huge. We just got rid of its ace. And got through its Citrus Berry as well. Which is the only held item it had. Okay. Let's send out Flygon. Yes. Who do we have against Flygon? It wasn't Harvest, because this one has Flamethrower. We could probably, realistically, take another Flamethrower. But we're intimidated, so Icicle Crash won't do him as much. I think we had Crossbow to 1v1 the Flygon. Because he outspeeds. We could have Peak use Blizzard, but that isn't going to KO. Icicle Crash isn't going to KO either because we're intimidated. We pull out the damage calculator. Currently, we have out a Bear Tick at level 63. Of a Flygon. A Bug Dragon type. It is level 53. We have Blizzard, which is a chance to KO. Blizzard does have a chance to KO, but it isn't a guarantee. We also have Icicle Crash. When we are intimidated. So let me see, how do I add intimidation to this thing? Give me a half a second. I should figure out how to add intimidation. Field, singles, level 100. There's no terrain. Snow is currently up. Making Blizzard 100% accurate, but doesn't increase its damage. Let's see. Current HP status. No status conditions. No item. We do have Snow Cloak, actually. Like, we actually have Snow Cloak, I'm like 90% sure. Yeah, we have Snow Cloak up. So we could go through with it. Let's see, physical. How do you add intimidation? Oh, attack -1. Here we go. Icicle Crash. Oh yeah, Blizzard's a higher chance of KOing. I think we stick with Beartic. He can take one. He can take one flamethrower probably from this Flygon. Because we took a Dragon Claw. He could probably take one attack from this Flygon, has a chance to KO, and he has they have a chance of missing us. I think this is our best bet, is to keep Beartic in. So that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping in Beartic. Okay. So because we're intimidated, Blizzard is our best bet. So we're going to use Blizzard. Okay. Oh no, that paralyzes. Okay. Blizzard still hits. High roll or a crit. No. Didn't do nearly enough. Okay. They must have buffed Flygon. They must have buffed Flygon. Pardon my French. Okay. Okay. I think the play here, we need to use a full restore on peak, get rid of the paralysis. We're not going to waste another Blizzard. The hail stopped. Okay. Yeah. Let's hit him with an Icicle Crash. This should KO, but it has a chance of missing. It's okay if it misses because we can always heal and try again. We don't have a guaranteed hit for Altaria, though, or the second Flygon. Flamethrower. Okay. This will do a decent amount of damage. No, it burned us. Icicle Crash won't do nothing unless we crit. Never mind. Icicle Crash worked. Okay, good. Okay. He's going to send out his second Flygon. This one has Fly and Dig. I can switch back and forth between Harvest and Arc. If he uses Dragons. Okay, let's send an Arc. The worst it can do is Dig. So we heal up, peak this turn. And if it tries to dig, then we can just simply switch to Butterfree. Okay. Full restore. On peak. And we'll try and get a safe switch in for peak. Flygon uses Dig. Okay. Can switch to Harvest. Okay. So now it'll probably fly so we can get a safe switch into peak. And then when it lands, we can Icicle Crash it. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. Dragon's Breath is fine as well. We Icicle Crash this. Set up Sandstorm. It has Levitate. So we're fine. Icicle Crash should still do a lot, and it might KO here. Okay, almost KO'd. Okay, Sand damages Flygon. All we have to do is switch to a Pokemon that can take a hit. Crossbow can take a Dragon's Breath. If it flies or digs, it's dead. So you just switch to crossbow. Okay. And it dies to sand this turn. I didn't think about that. I really didn't think about that. It's not ground type, so liquidation is not very effective. Best we can do is crunch. We can take a dragon's breath. If it flies or digs, we know what to do. Okay, we can take one more dragon's breath. So we'll crunch one more time. If it flies or digs, we can switch accordingly. Okay, it's digging. It doesn't get stabbed for dig. Okay. Switch in harvest. To predict the dig. Pardon my French. Okay. Can now switch into peak. Peak should be able to KO with Icicle Crash. If it flies, that's fine. Use Sandstorm. Okay. It might fly or dig this turn. Do we hail? I think we hail. We can survive a dragon's breath. And if it flies or digs, we can switch. I'm going to use hail. Okay. So it's probably going to use Sandstorm this turn then. So only Flygon takes damage. And we can Icicle Crash. Okay. Forest Roar is fine as long as we hit the Icicle Crash. Okay. The only problem is it's using up power points. Which sucks. But Hail should finish off Flygon. Whether it flies or digs. And Arc can take a hit. Switch in Arc. Okay. Ice should take it out this turn. If it doesn't, then we switch in for Harvest Moon. Ice didn't hit him. Okay. Simply switch to Harvest, and he's done. He should be done. Okay. That Flygon. That Flygon was a menace. Okay. I think Arc is at the level cap. Altaria. Okay. My plan was to send in Peak. I don't know if it can take Dragon's Breath. We'll set up Hail and we'll try a Blizzard. He might be able... Altaria doesn't have a lot of attack unless it does Dragon Dance. So I'm going to Hail. Altaria has Cloud 9. We can't Hail. Oh my gosh, Hail is still going. Never mind. Now we can Hail. We should have Blizzard that turn. I didn't realize Hail was still going. Okay, it's now faster. Its takedown is going to do more, but its Dragon's Breath is not. Because Dragon's Breath is special. Blizzard. Okay. And this KO's Altaria. It's quad. There we go. We have a single Blizzard left for the rest of this. But we got through Drake. Okay. Next is Raihan. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I thought I'd messed up on this one. So I'm gonna save. Right here. Okay. And I need to open this up in Hex Maniac. Just for a little bit. Okay. Let's go to maps. Okay. I just have to find the correct warp. Do you think this one goes to warp 7? So let's see, which one's warp 7? 30, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 21, 23, 24, 26, 28. One's warp 2, warp 6, warp 10, warp 14, warp 18. Okay, where's warp 7? 7, here we go. Okay, so warp 7 is to there. Okay. So where does this one lead? It's Laurel. Okay, so that's the wrong direction then. Okay. I need to find the one with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So start up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this one is... Okay, so that one's not it. That one has the correct number, but that one isn't it. That one only has 2. That one only has 2. Did I open that one? I did. Okay. Third one over. Okay. I just gotta find where it is real quick. Don't you guys worry one bit. I will find it. Okay, that's the champion. That one's 4. That one's 3. That one's 3. I know there's a warp 2 here because I walked through it to get here. See this one. That one's only 2. So one of the bottom ones? No, that one's to Pallet Town. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here it is. Okay. I found the place. So now all I have to do is go into each of these guys and switch it all to the correct number. So that one's 2. So I need it to move NPC 2. Okay. You need to move NPC 3. You need to move NPC 4. Because you are number 4. You need to move NPC 5. You need to move NPC 6. Pardon my French. And last but not least, you need to move NPC 7. Because you are NPC 7. Okay. Alright. We're going to save right there. Exit out of this. And play it again. Okay. I have to do this every time because I keep forgetting. Okay. So now, He should move. Perfect. Okay. We're on to Raihan now. So. Need to use a max potion on peak and crossbow. Bag. Max potion. Our last two max potions. On peak. And on crossbow. Okay. For this one, it should be a Fire Emblem Warrior sweep. To just coil a bunch. Jan could put us to sleep. Unfortunately, we only have paralysis, any stat problem, and citrus. We could give the Lumberry to Fire Emblem Warriors. Okay. So if he has any status problem, such as sleep, you should wake up. Okay. And then we have some full heals to use on him, if need be. Okay. This is the best we got. Let's hope this works. This should be just a setup and sweep. Here we go. This is Raihan. Bunch of different weather conditions. Worst they can do is rain dance with Gudra. Okay, no drought. That means he has shell armor. We start up with coil. Meaning we can't crit, but we can still stat buff. Okay. We resist that. And we have +1 to defense. What's +2? That's fine. We have the Lumberry. This will be +3. Okay. He's sitting in something else. Durulodon with Stone Edge. Do you think at +3 do you think we'll be able to one-shot Durulodon at +3? Do we try it? Let's see. We have Centiscorch. He has Durulodon, not Archelodon. My Centiscorch is at level 62. His Durulodon is at level 55. Okay. I am currently at attack +3 and defense +3. We have Fire Lash. It has a chance to KO. Let's see. We have Crunch, which does not KO. And we have Lunge, which does not KO. We have a chance to KO Durulodon here. Do we want to take it? At +4, we guaranteed one-shot it. Now, he has Stone Edge. Stone Edge only does 40 at +3 defense. Let's go for a Fire Lash then. Yeah, because he can't kill me even with Stone Edge. And he Dragon Clawed us. Let's go. Durulodon is our biggest threat. Okay. We crunch. No, we're gonna just keep going. We're gonna just keep going with it. Okay. I'm gonna check something. Okay. Fire Emblem Warriors used up his Lumberry. I wanted to double check that. For Gudra, we have Lunge. It landed a Thunder. We do have a high special defense stat. Okay. But a Surf from Gudra will kill. Okay. Tornado. No, I will not switch. Worst it can do is Dragon Pulse me. I think I use a full restore here to heal up Fire Emblem Warriors to take a Dragon Pulse. Or a Fire Blast Retreat, which we don't resist actually. Okay. Then from here, we crunch. Okay, it didn't use Fire Trap. Shell Trap. Oh, and it set up the sun. If it Fire Traps right now, it won't live to lash back out. Okay. That's Tornado down. Tornado has a lot of defense. Meaning our Fire Lash will do a lot to Flygon. Even though it resists. I think we still Fire Lash because we get a 50% buff. So it's our strongest move. Never mind. They use Sandstorm. I should have just crunched it. Okay, we crunch it then. Oh wait, it dies to Sandstorm. I actually just switch to something and take some Earthquake, Dragon Claw, or Crunch. Street Fighter can take all of those. Arc is quad weak to Earthquake. And Butterfree can't take a Dragon Claw or a Crunch. And its own sand kills it. There we go. The sweep worked. Barely, but it worked. Okay. We now crunch. Torkoal is pretty bulky. Yeah, crunch doesn't do a lot. We can take one more body press. Or a lava plume. And then we will heal. Probably should have healed this turn, actually. That isn't KO, right? That's a crit and it's barely not KO. A Sandstorm doesn't do enough, does it? I knew I should have healed! We just lost one of our best Mons! Oh, I should have healed. I thought we could take one more, but it crit. Always factor in the crits. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. See, Butterfree sweep. Crossbow sweep. Okay. I don't think we need Sentinel Scorch for the rest of this. But that's a really heavy blow. That's an extremely heavy blow. The only fire type we have now is Darkened Sky. Oh, oh, that hurts. That hurts, guys. That hurts. I should have used one more heal. We beat Raihan, though. So next up is Harvest. I need to pee. I'll be right back. I gotta anger pee. I'm back. I wish I would have listened to myself and waited. If I just waited. If I just waited. Let's do some push-ups, shall we? Such cheerful music. Alright, let's do some push-ups. Let's turn on the green screen. Deactivate it. Because Quentin wanted it, we will do 10 more push-ups. Let me just adjust my camera. I am so sad, dudes. I am so very sad. We lost a very good mod. Scorch had a setup move and has saved us so many times. It's been able to sweep so many different times. Now he's gone. Just like that. Gone. Okay, let's activate the camera. Where are we at? That looks good enough to me. Alright. Excuse me. You get a drink of water. Okay. Here we go. 10 more push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one more as punishment for being stupid. 11. Because I was stupid and I didn't heal Fire Emblem Warriors. He's gone. There's nothing we can do now. Fire Emblem Warriors, you fought a fantastic battle. And you are the reason we beat Raihan. I don't think we would have beaten him otherwise. Way too much weather going on there. Okay. Let's reactivate the camera. Get ready to say hi to the wall, guys. Here we go. Wall. Hello, wall. Hello. And turn the green screen back off. And there we go. Okay. All right. That's 3 more stream points. Bringing us to a total of 163 stream points spent. There we go. Okay. Pardon my French. Okay. Whew. Okay. Alright guys, let's move on. The next battle is against Hala. He has all fighting types. Hariyama, Primate, Beware, Poliwrath, and Crabominable. The only move they have that is super effective to harvest is Ice Hammer on Crabominable. But if we can get off some quiver dances and keep him sufficiently healed, then we might stand a chance. Hariyama has knockoff, so we don't want Harvest to have any held items, because knockoffs does double damage if we have items. It has fake out, it has close combat, which we quad resist. Its best move is knockoff, and Hariyama can hit kind of hard, so we're gonna have to play this very delicately. Let's hope it doesn't one-shot Harvest. I don't think it will, but there's a chance. Let's go for it. Let's save right here. We lost him right at the finish line too. If I just switched, or if I just healed him. Let's battle. Alright, here's Hariyama. I'm scared. I'm scared we're going to lose another sweeper. I'm going to attempt a quiver dance. It might fake out. It didn't fake out. Let's go. We got off the quiver dance. Special attack, special defense, and speed rose. Hold up. That's not the correct fight. That's not the correct fight. Why does it have heavy slam? Yo, so I'm playing the Sword of Mana, and so far I'm interested in the story. Awesome, dude. Well, welcome, Triangle. Welcome to the live stream. Uh-oh. It ain't working. Here we go. This almost happened to us. Okay. There's a huge problem here. Oh, we also got another like. Let's go. This is me right now. That's me. Hariyama should not have heavy slam. Why does Hariyama have heavy slam? That's terrifying. Those guys are level 60s. Why do they have the move set of level 60s? Does he have... Is it... Oh, did I choose the one from Ultra Sun? I did. No, wait. Those guys are level 60s as well. So which fight is it? He has Primate. Did I just feel bad for him and give him the more advanced moveset? I guess I did. Okay. We have nothing. We have absolutely nothing for this fight. I know I outspeed Hariyama, and I know it doesn't use... I can't use Fake Out, so... Hariyama. Blink set. Butterfree. My Butterfree is at level 62. Hariyama here is at level 54. I'm panicking, guys. I'm panicking. I did not expect him to have heavy slam. Reset? I don't know. Maybe. But we're in the middle of the Elite Four. We can't change out our Pokemon. I have Air Slash. And currently I am at +1 special attack. I should KO Hariyama here. I know I outspeed, and I should theoretically one-shot. Let me look at Heavy Slam. How many power points does Heavy Slam have? I thought the worst it could do to me was knock off. It has 10. Okay, we'll try something. We'll try to recover. Primate has Rock Slide. Beware has Shadow Claw. Poliwrath has Payback. Crabominable has Stone Edge. We should outspeed, but I don't know if we one-shot everything yet. We only have +1. Let's go to the damage calculator real quick. Okay. I'm going to do Primate, Beware, and Poliwrath. Okay. Primate. Wow, Primate has a crap ton of usage. Primate at level 54. Primate at level 54. We don't even do half to Primate. What? Air Slash doesn't even do half to Primate. What? Oh, that's... I typed in Primarina. Right. Primate. Primarina. That's what I correct usage. Primate. Okay, that makes more sense. Level 54. We one-shot Primate. Okay. Next is Beware. Math, not mathing. I know. Beware is next. Beware at level 54. We one-shot Beware. We should be able to outspeed and one-shot everything because we have +1 to our speed as well. Poliwrath. Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. At level 54. 54. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? We don't guaranteed one-shot Poliwrath. We need one more Quiver Dance before we can guaranteed one-shot Poliwrath. And then Crabominable. Crabominable. No Mega. Level 55. Okay, the only threat there is Poliwrath. When we look at Poliwrath, he has Waterfall, Brick Break, Poison Jab, and Payback. I would say Street Fighter, but no. What other team do we have? Let's see. Street Fighter's weak to Brick Break, so is Arc, so is Peak. Crossbow, maybe. We don't have Fire Emblem Warriors anymore. Otherwise, we'd use that to take Poliwrath's hit. We'll have to switch to Crossbow if we need if Poliwrath comes in. Other than that, we should be able to outspeed and one-shot everything with Air Slash. Let's pray we can do that. This should do a minimum of 100% of his health. Let's go. We don't guarantee one-shot Poliwrath is the thing. Crabominable. We outspeed in one shot. It has Fightium Z. It also has Ice Hammer and Stone Edge. One down, K. We might have to sacrifice Harvest here, which sucks because it's our only other setup mon. Can Poliwrath have Water Absorb? He's already out. He's already out. He can have Water Absorb. The worst he can do is Waterfall. Or Poison Jab and Poison Us. We quad resist Brick Break. Do you guys think we can survive a Waterfall from Poliwrath? Let's see. Poliwrath is level 54. Water. How do you spell waterfall? Am I wrong? Waterfall, yeah. Waterfall does less than half. So if we heal, we can get off a second Quiver Dance and guaranteed one-shot this thing. Or just get off 2 Air Slashes. But we need to heal for one of those turns. Okay. If he crits, we're screwed. There we go. He used Poison Jab. Okay. Butterfree, our health. 165. It's actually at 150. So let's see, 25. 20. 15. 10. 9. 5. 6. Okay. He does do over half with waterfall. What is 87 divided by 150? That's 58%. He can't KO with waterfall. Barely. But he can't KO with waterfall. So we air slash. Because there's a chance we KO him. Let's go! Okay, we win. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I can't believe that freaking worked. The numbers were in our favor. Air slash. I'm thinking something, but I'm not going to say it out loud. Last is beware. Hammer on, brutal swing, dragon claw, shadow claw. Yes! I think air slash has an accuracy of 95. I think wait, but we might have compound eyes. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying! Easy W. Oh my gosh, that was scary! Okay! Let me double check something real quick. We did have compound eyes, so the accuracy of air slash didn't matter. Thank goodness. Yeah, okay, so it's a 100% accurate move on Harvest, which is very, very nice. Okay. Okay. We beat Hala. Olivia's next. Street Fighter. And we need to heal Street Fighter for this one. Okay. Oh, okay. On to Olivia. Street Fighter should be able to KO Relicanth. Against Carbink, we have our fish, and against Lycanroc, we have our fish. Everything else Street Fighter should be able to handle. Now, I'm going to do this just in case something happens. We have a singular Lumberry left. I'm going to give this to Street Fighter because they do not have knockoff, and Relicanth has Yawn. If he puts us to sleep, that could be bad. Alright, here we go! This is a very risky Elite Four. Okay. Brick Break. This thing has a high defense stat, I think, yeah. Ancient Power. It could get some stat buffs. Other than that, we're fine, yeah. Okay. There goes Relicanth. And we get the Moxie boost. If he sends out Golem or Probopass, we're good. Okay. Let me look at Lycanroc real quick. Okay, this is its Midnight form. The defense is only 75. Okay. Its speed is 82. What about... Barraskewda? Yeah, 136. Barraskewda definitely outspeeds and one-shots this thing. Let me double check. Barraskewda versus Lycanroc Midnight. My crossbow is at level 62. Lycanroc here is at level 55. Okay. And I have Liquidation. Guaranteed kills. Okay, we switched to crossbow for a guaranteed kill. Because Lycanroc has counter, and I don't want to deal with that. Okay, we outspeed in one shot with Liquidation. No Continental Crush required. Okay. Probo Pass, yes. We switch to Street Fighter, who has a move that is quad against him. Now he does have Thunder Wave and Sandstorm. We could focus. Well, we could Focus Punch, but I think Brick Break will KO, and he could Earth Power or Power Gem. And Earth Power do a decent amount. Sturdy. He would have lived either way. And he set up the Sandstorm. Okay, we're gonna use Chip Away because he's at 1 HP. Okay. Chip Away. Huge. Okay. Moxie Boost. All they have left is a Alolan Golem and Carbink. No, Carbink's Moon Blast is quad effective to us. Street Fighter is getting so freaking high in levels. We're not going to be able to use him for a while. Yes. For Carbink, I'm going to switch to Crossbow. Crossbow might be able to take a couple hits. I'm going to switch this to Carbink. At level 54. Liquidation is my strongest move, I think, against this thing. And that does 82 to 98%. It does not KO. Look up Moonblast from this thing. It does maximum 36% of my HP. It also has Power Gem. Let me put in Power Gem real quick. So I'm pretty sure Moonblast is strong. Yeah, Moonblast is its strongest. It can also set up a Reflect. It can also set up Reflect. Okay. Liquidation does most of it. Aqua Jet should take care of the rest. Stealth Rocks. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it has Stealth Rocks. Probo Pass had Dazzling Gleam. No, it didn't. It had Sandstorm, so... Relicanth, I think, had Earthquake. Golem has Heavy Slam. That's fine. Carbink had Stealth Rocks. I think that's the only difference. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're good. It didn't Reflect. Rock. We Aqua Jet. This should KO. Yep, there we go. Carbink has ridiculous defenses. Okay, yes. Golem, we switch to Street Fighter. And even with a heavy slam, I think we should be fine. Rock Blast we resist. Thunder Punch will probably be its strongest. It also has Steamroller, which is Bug, which we resist. Does it say stones dug into us? That's a weird glitch. Anyway, Brick Break should do a lot. I don't think it'll KO, but it should do a lot. Okay. Steamroller's Bug. Oh, because Bug's super effective dark, so it's neutral to us. Never mind. And this should KO. And there's Olivia. Okay, we're good. Okay. It's another one down. 2 more Elite Four members to go. Okay. We need to heal Street Fighter. And we're going to take off the Lumberry. Because it'll heal us from confusion if we're confused. Oh, we were going to use Fire Emblem Warriors against Elmise. I'd add Whirlpool. Never mind. How many E4 members left? In this singular run? 2. And Street Fighter should sweep this one by himself. Let's hope. We got a lot of crunches left. Driftbloom does have Aftermath. We should find Water Compaction is what Palosan can have. What is that? What is Water Compaction? Sandvale. Nothing on here has Sandstorm, so we're fine. Frieza or Perfect Cell as villains. Who's your favorite? Perfect Cell. Raise the bear's defense by 2 stages when hit by a water move. Good to know. Don't use water on Palosan. It also has Giga Drain. That is something I did not know. So it's good that I looked it up. Okay. Okay. Street Fighter's got this. Crunch is the only thing that'll hit these things. Let's go! We don't have Kangaskhan Scrappy. The only thing that'll hit is Crunch. Crunch should one-shot Sableye because it's pretty frail. Never mind. You're either perfect or you're not me. Perfect sale. That's fair. Okay, I need to heal this. And we got plenty of full heals. Zen Headbutt doesn't affect us, okay. It couldn't use Fake Out, Zen Headbutt, or the rest it could have done is Shadow Claw, unless it confused right again. Is Sableye. Beat it up. Yum. I ate it. And we got the Moxie boost. I'm a little concerned about Drifblin's Aftermath, not gonna lie. But Drifblim, I think, can go first. It can use Ominous Wind. But other than that, it has no attacking moves. It could Baton Pass. But if it Baton Passes, Crunch will hit anyway. This could give it an Omni boost. Though it's probably not going to work. I said beat it, not eat it. And there goes Drifblim. Aftermath did a little bit. Should we find Frostless with Blizzard could do a lot. I think Delmise and Palossand, I outspeed both of those. I don't think I outspeed Frost less. Okay. Shadow Ball will resist. Ice Shard is priority, but it's not going to kill. Blizzard might. Let's double check. Frost less with 54. Frost last. And Scrafty. My Scrafty is level 66. Frostless is level 54. Frostless has Blizzard as its strongest move. It'll do a maximum of 26.3% of my health. I have more than that. I should be fine. Okay. Damage calculator is coming in clutch today. Crunch. And it missed its Blizzard. Huge. But that was, I think, the best it could do is Blizzard. Does it have Curse Body? Because if it had Curse Body, it would be done for. Doesn't look like it. It looks like we're fine. Palossand. Nope. We're at +3. Palossand Sprite looks really cool. I really like Palossand Sprite. We're now at +4 for the Delmise. 67. The worst part is we're never going to be able to use Street Fighter again, basically, after this. Who brought a bunch on the field? And crunch, and we win. And Steelworker. Okay. I think it powers up Steel type moves. All right. One left. Who bought a bunch of sand on the field? I like his sprite. His sprite looks pretty cool to me. Last one. Kahili. This one. We have Street Fighter against Skarmory. Arc against Crobat and Oricorio. Street Fighter. No. Peak against Mandibuzz. And Arc against Toucannon. I need to heal Arc. Need to use a full restore on Street Fighter. And on Arc. Okay. Now, Peak here doesn't have any Blizzards left. Sorry, he has one Blizzard left. We can Hail and then Blizzard. Let me see what we'll do more against Mandibuzz. Flutter Mane. Manphy. Mandibuzz has a surprising amount of usage. Okay. And then we have Beartic. Beartic is level U 63. Beartic is level 63. Mandibuzz here 54. Okay. Let's look up Icicle Crash. Icicle Crash. Won't KO. What about Blizzard? Won't KO either. Wait, Beartic is Ice/Fighting type? I didn't even see that! Thank you for that call. We can't use... I didn't realize Peak was part fighting. I gotta put that in. He's ice fighting. Mandibuzz has Brave Bird. It'll do a little over half. But the recoil will be enough to kill it whether we use Icicle Crash or Blizzard. No. We gotta just use Icicle Crash and hope it hits. If he uses Brave Bird, we'll heal Peak. That's what we'll do against Mandibuzz. Okay. We're still fine against Mandibuzz. Thank you for that. Mr. Third Angle came in clutch. Absolutely. Absolutely, positively. Okay. We're ready. In case something goes wrong. This is a hard bout. This is a very hard bout. We've already lost one Mon. Let's not lose any others. I just got careless. It can set up spikes, which is bad. We're going to Brick Break. This is neutral. Okay, don't do as much as I would like. Let me try Crunch. Crunch is 80 base power. Okay, we crunch it then. Okay, it did set up spikes. It means Beartick will take a tiny bit of damage when coming in. Mandibuzz still only does a little over half. And spikes will do 1/16. So that's like 10/16 of his health. You should still be fine. We did get the Moxie boost, but unless they send out... No, but it doesn't matter who they send out. We can't take it on. Or Ikorio. We're going to switch to Arc. Because Arc has Ancient Power, which is Quad. Okay. And we can take anything our Ikorio sends at us. Even a Revelation Dance. That lowers my attack. I ain't going to be using my attack. Ancient Power Special. Okay. I'll use Heavy Slam. Oh, that confuses. Okay. Well, it lowered my attack, so Confusion's not going to do hardly anything to me. We're pretty heavy. Okay, didn't finish it off. I want to save my Ancient Powers. So I'm going to use Heavy Slam again. We're fine if we hit ourselves. Arc doesn't hit himself. Let's go. That takes care of Ikorio. Mandibuzz. Yes. We're switching peak. This is the peak of the battle right here. After this, Arc walls the rest of their team. Do take a minute from spikes. We can take a... let me look and see if it crits. Let's see. 88. And we are at 175. Let me double check this. 211. 210. Right there. Okay. Okay, we have 210. Oh, we have 200, sorry. 18. 16. 13 HP. 13 HP IVs, so we're at 200 HP. It can do 94%. And let's say we are at 175. That's 88%. It can one-shot us for crits. But it doesn't guarantee to one-shot us if it's crits. We Icicle Crash. We outspeed Mandibuzz? I didn't think we did. It won't KO. And we got the flinch. Luck is on our side, my guy. Let's go. That Mandibuzz could have high roll crit one-shot us. But if it did, I think Ravewood would have taken it out. Peak lives! Peak lives! Let's go! Let's send an arc. Spikes will do a tiny bit. We quad resist Air Slash and Swift. Worst it can do is Supersonic us. Power, you're at Bug looking. Power, you're at Bug look-alike competition, and your opponents are Flygon and Landorus. Oof. Well, I lose. In fact, in this, Flygon is Bug type. He's not Dragon Ground, he's Dragon Bug. And that's actually killed them because their own Sandstorm does chip damage to them. We can now Iron Head this thing freely. Doesn't do a lot. Let's try Ancient Power. Arc is not the best attacker. But he is a phenomenal wall. I guess if he flinches us a billion times, might get close to taking us out. I doubt it, though. Okay, Supersonic, that could possess a problem. But still fine. Okay, an Iron Head should KO. Okay. Toucanon has Rock Blast, which you quad resist, Bullet Seed, which is neutral, and Beak Blast, which is Flying MZ. Okay. You should be fine. I'm just gonna Ancient Power. Okay, here we go. We quad resist this. It's not gonna do much at all. Supersonic Sky Strike. That's a cool animation, though. That's a pretty cool animation. Yeah. No damage. No damage at all. Arc is just a wall. Oh, Beak Blast. If we touch it, we get burned. That could do something. But it's not physical. Ancient Power ain't a physical attack. And we quad resist that too. I just imagine it in Pokemon World, they have their own heroes. Imagine Crobat Man. That'd be kind of funny. Oh, I don't have any Ancient Power left. I guess I have to Iron Head, which could burn me due to Beak Blast. It's fine. It has Skill Link, so this will hit 5 times. This is probably definitely its highest damaging move. Never mind, he didn't have Skill Link. Okay. Do I heal here? I probably should, but I want to save my heals. Let me look at... Bastiodon. Pardon my French. Well, he's level 64. His health is slightly lower. 70. 26 health IVs. Let's go with that. His opponent is Toucanon at level 55. His highest damaging move is probably going to be Bullet Seed. Do 5 hits with crit. Does 38.9% of my health. I have 53 health left. That's 32. So if he hits 5 times and crits every single one, I lose. I'm willing to take that risk. What if it's non-crit? Non-crit, even at 5 hits, it won't KO. If he gets a couple of crits, though, we could KO. Could get KO. He also has Beak Blast, just 7%. He also has Rock Blast, Screech. Rock Blast hitting 5 times and critting. Okay. Yeah, that's 17%. Yeah, his highest damage move is Bullet Seed. It could KO us. I don't think it's going to. That's it is 5 times and has to crit quite a bit. Welcome to the chat from Twitch. See, welcome to the chat room a couple times. So, welcome on Twitch. We Iron Head and we win. Even if we get burned from Beak Blast, this will KO him. That's fine. We live the burn. We get burned, yep, because it's contact. Tucanon goes down, and we win before we take any damage from burn. Oh, never mind. We take damage from burn. Oh, that's right, because he still has Crobat. Now we're good. It's go time. Okay. Crobat. Worst can do is Air Slash flinch us a crap ton. Or Supersonic us. I'm going to switch in Crossbow to Aqua Jet it. Take some damage from spikes, which is fine. Air Slash will do quite a bit. But we're fine. And then just Aqua Jet. There we go. Because Arc might have died there if we got too many flinches. Because of the burn. Let's go! Kahili. And that was the last one. Okay. That is a gauntlet and a half. That was 7 trainers in a row. That was Iris, Dragon, Drake, Iris, which is a Dragon Elite Four member, Drake, which is a Dragon Elite Four member, Raihan, which is a Dragon Elite Four member, Hala, which has a Z Crystal, Olivia, which has a Z Crystal, Acerola, which has a Z Crystal, and Kahili, which has a Z Crystal. Ah! Next one, I think, just has Bruno, and they got the soda. Hey, yo, how's Pokemon going for you? Shirley, hello, Shirley. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. And it is going terrifyingly. Nice, we got the emoji, though. Basically, what I am doing is I am playing through a modded version of Pokemon Fire Red that adds every single gym leader, Elite Four member, and champion that Pokemon has made, and I have to beat them all in a Nuzlocke. Here's the thing. We only have 13 Pokemon for this Nuzlocke, and we lost one of them during this thing because I got careless. We lost one of our best Mons, Centiskorch. Fire Emblem Warriors or Centiskorch. Rest in pieces, Centiskorch. You did phenomenal. And my homies know her. Yep. Okay, whatever that means. Okay. Currently, we have 12 Pokemon. Crash, our Thevile. Darkened Sky, our Houndoom. Excuse me. Cuphead, our Kangaskhan. Palworld, our Buffalant. Gardeck, our Yanmega. Stardew, our Leavanny. Starfox, our Veluza. Street Fighter, our Scrafty. Harvest Moon, our Butterfree. Arc, our Bastiodon. Crossbow, our Barraskewda. And Peak, our Beartic. 4 past. Many don't show up. No one can control us. You do, you do. So, here's the other thing. We can't go past the level cap. Our next level cap is level 65. So that means we can't use Street Fighter for the next few fights. we can use every other Pokemon, but our absolute best Mon we can't use. Arc is really good, and he's almost leveled up too. Tell me what you see. Is it money, or it's me? I got $20 leaf stones. What? I see Pokemon. That's what I see. Anyway, it's difficult. It's been rough. I cannot believe I've gotten as far as I have. The next Pokemon, next person we have to fight is Bruno from Fire Red. I sent to myself in the stream. Thank you. I appreciate that greatly. Bruno has smart AI. So, I don't know if we want to fight Bruno today or not. Oh, by the way, you guys can also use the stream points if you'd like. Ouch. I don't think we have any special attackers. Well, we have Butterfree, but against Bruno... Well, actually, against Bruno, Butterfree would be really good for Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Machamp. But I don't think Butterfree will live very long. We have Crossbow, which will be huge against the Onix. You know what? Let's look up Bruno. Bruno Pokemon. This is Bruno from Fire Red. Oh, gotcha. Well, I appreciate that. Fire Red and Leaf Green, Bruno. He has 2 Onix, Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Machamp. I am going to go through just to see if it's 3 trainers or 1. I think it's 3 trainers next. Let's heal. And then save. Okay. Oh, wait. I need to save. We're going to walk through just to see how many there are. If it's just Bruno or if it's the next 2 after Bruno as well. But I think our level cap tells us that it's level 65. So it should be 3. I think. It's been over 2 hours. I think that's enough. You know what? That's fair. I just want to double check this real quick. Okay. Looks like there's about 3 trainers. Okay. In that case, I think we are good. Hope you guys did enjoy the live stream. If you did, be sure to hit the like button down below. Comment down below what you'd like to see us do in the future. Come join our Discord. Link in the description of the live stream on YouTube. It is in our bio on Twitch. That way you can come give us suggestions on YouTube. So, thank you all so much for showing up. I greatly appreciate you guys. And take care. Have an awesome, awesome day. We'll be back tomorrow with some shiny hunting. So, stay tuned for that. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.